It's that time of the month again, and my Morphe Monthly Brush Club package has arrived, so if you guys want to see what's inside, keep on watching. Hi guys, and welcome back to Make Up My World. Today I have for you my Morphe Monthly Brush Club unpackaging, and you guys know that the last 2 months, or the first 2 months that I've gotten of this monthly brush club have been amazing. I've been really happy with the brushes that I have received from Morphe, and just to let you guys know, from the ones that I received last month, my favorite by far is this bad boy. As you can see, it's actually used today. I have been using this to apply my blush, and typically I use a brush like this. You know, this is traditional angled blush brush to get right in there, but since I don't actually apply a whole lot of brush, these tend to be really dense and pick up a great deal of product. So when I try to put it on, it gets really streaky, and I have to do a lot of blending to get it to look really natural and not so streaky. With this brush, because it is so feather light at the top here, I just literally go like this across my blushes. I barely touch it. It picks up that amount of product, and then I simply go like that, and my blush is applied. It just puts it down so evenly, so naturally, and it blends it at the same time. I've really liked this brush. It's made me really appreciate applying blush to my face. I usually kind of get put off by it because I have a really round face. I don't have a lot of real estate from here to here to put a great deal of blush on and to make it look really beautiful and soft and warm, where I see a lot of women out there with great cheekbones with a lot of space to put a nice wash of blush, and I never felt like I had that amount of space on my face. I just have this really tiny bit before I can put highlighter and I contour. I don't have a lot of real estate right here. And with this brush, it actually made me feel like I could put on blush right here and get that nice glow and that nice warmth to my face and not look like I had been painted or going up too high or too low. So this brush, it is the Morphe 495. This has literally changed my blush game completely. So if you guys are interested in any of the brushes from the brush clubs, you guys can pick these up individually on the Morphe site. I will link that down below. But without further ado, why don't we go ahead and see what brushes I got this month. Okay, so if you guys are not familiar with Morphe Brush Club, you can pay $20. It's $19.95 per month and receive a nice little package like this, or you guys can pay all of that $19 per month on a yearly basis, one time up front, and you actually get perks to do that. You get a nice makeup set when you buy it on a yearly basis, and you're guaranteed to lock in your brushes every single month. I personally chose to go month to month because I wasn't sure what I was going to get, if I was going to like the service, and more than likely I will be transitioning to a yearly buyout, you know, just automatically paying that amount up front, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about the deductions coming out of my account each month. But whichever way you guys can afford it, if you can afford $20 to be deducted out of your account a month or one lump sum, you know, you guys might want to debate which way you want to go. I personally, after having tried it out for a couple of months, am definitely going to lock in the rest of the year. So let's go ahead and see what they included in this month's package. Okay, so this month I got 3 brushes, and it's a little bit different than what I've been getting, which has been at least 5 brushes over the last couple of sets, but I'm not disappointed because this one looks like they are the bigger brushes than I've gotten, because I've gotten a lot of detail eyeliner, eyeshadow kind of brushes. So with these 3, they look like they're all going to be face brushes in some way, shape, or form. So let's go ahead and look at each one. So the first brush that I'm taking out of this month's package is the Morphe M501, and it is the Pro Pointed Blending Brush. This has a really long set of bristles that taper into a point, so it would really get into the crease there and blend things out. This really looks like something that you can use for blending out large surface areas. So if I was doing a wash of color over my entire lid, and you know, you could do it with some deeper colors, with some really bright colors, when you do kind of like that deeper effect on your lid and you kind of want to just wash it up towards the brow. This brush would be ideal for that. It's going to cover a lot of surface area. You can also use something like this in your under eye area. I mean, look at how nicely this fits here. So if I wanted to pick up, say, some setting powder, I just go ahead and pick some up, and I could dab it. Boom, 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 boom. Bake my under eye and then just dust it away. This is the perfect size for doing things like that. Or if you're trying to powder around your nose, you want to put a highlight under there. It just has a nice little tip to it. So I know that this is going to be a brush that I will get a lot of use out of. The bristles are 1 1/8 inches long, and the entire length of the brush is 7 1/8 inches long. So it's a nice substantial brush, and it has a good balance. Like the rest of the Morphe brushes, they all have like a slight chubbiness right here at the barrel where you would typically hold on to it, so it makes it nice and comfortable. But if you look, I mean, look at the size. It's a large brush. It has really long bristles, so you're going to get a nice blending effect. The other thing that I think would be really great about this brush is using it to highlight. So if I were going to go ahead and just pick up some highlighter and just right there. I mean, it just fits right there so well. And look at that. I mean, it just laid down the nicest wash of highlighter. It's a perfectly sized brush for that. So I'm really excited about being able to use this brush over the next month, and I'll let you guys know how it works out. So the second brush that was included in this month's package is the Morphe M438, and this is the pointed contour brush. Very self-explanatory. It's a very dense brush. Again, it has really long bristles because these are meant to blend. This is actually going to be a precision contouring brush. So if you really want to carve out that cheekbone, you'll be able to lay down the color with this, carve it out, and because the bristles are so long and because the bristles have this kind of movement, you're going to be able to lay down that contour color, that bronzer, whatever you're looking to use to contour, and then blend it out right afterwards. This is going to be a really nice addition to my contour collection. I hate having a double chin and really chubby cheeks, so this is definitely going to be a brush that I play around with to see if it works well with how I like to contour my face. So the length of the bristles is 1 3/8 inches long, and the entire length of the brush is 7 inches long. So again, it has a nice substantial barrel here. It has a very sharp taper to this brush. It actually reminds me a lot of a traditional paintbrush that you could use for like lettering or calligraphy on a larger scale, especially like with Japanese paintings or Japanese brush strokes. You use like a fairly long bristled brush to get those really fluid lines, and I can see this brush being able to do that. So if I was going to get really creative with my contour and want to get in here and be really detailed, like really carve out the sides of my temple, my hairline, the sides of my nose, my wide nose, I would love to be able to contour right there. This brush is going to fit that perfectly. So again, I will let you guys know how it works out over the next month. Okay, so the final brush included in this month's collection is this paddle brush right here. Look at that. It is the deluxe pointed powder brush. It has 2-inch goat haired bristles. The entire length of the brush is 8 inches, and this thing is going to be able to set your makeup easily. I mean, look at that. I can pick up some powder, boom, 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 tap it off, and just press it directly into my face. I always end up using the sides of my face brushes anyway, because when you look at them, all of them are so rounded that you end up going and smashing the brush in when you push the powder into your face. But when you're doing that, you're only really picking up product right there on the end of the brush, and I always end up picking up and dabbing off, so you lose even more. So you're really only powdering that much of your face each time. So when I do use this brush, I end up using the side of it so I can pick up more product, I can get more surface of the brush, and then I push it into my face. So this brush is going to do that for me automatically. I do like that it's using goat hair. It is a natural hair, so it's going to pick up the powder well. It's not going to be something that actually holds on to the powder. and I can just go in, set myself, and it's super soft, really fluffy. It's not one of those like super dense brushes. It's really fluffy. It's got a great amount of movement, and it is a little pointed right there. It does definitely have a lot of surface area on both sides, and then it does have that nice point right there. So if you're trying to get under your eye to pick up a lot of powder and just push it in there, you could definitely do it with this brush. I'm excited to use this because all of my face brushes, all of my powder brushes are domed. So I'm going to give this a good try over the next month, and I will let you guys know how it works out. So that was my unpackaging of my Morphe Brush Club for the month of March. Getting 3 brushes was kind of a little surprising considering how many brushes I've been getting each month, but you always are guaranteed to get at least $30 worth of brushes in each bag. And given the fact that I paid $19.99 for this subscription, I think that these 3 brushes more than make up for it in cost and quality. I will definitely take the time to use them over the next month, and I will report back to you guys how they are working. Like I said, the ones that I've gotten over the last 2 months all been in my daily use jar. The brushes that are on my vanity, as you can see, very many of them need to be washed because I use them today. So if you guys are interested in Morphe subscription, go ahead and check out the link below. I will also link off my playlist for those previous 2 months that I've done videos on. I hope you guys like these videos. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. As always, you guys, please be kind to one another and don't ever be afraid to be your perfectly imperfect you. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Thank you for watching. Click on the video above to get another glimpse into my world. And don't forget to visit my website makeupmyworld.com for more details on me and the products reviewed here today. Also be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. My details are below. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.